you must use a skill called leadership. You must use leadership skills, and anybody can learn these skills. So with this kind of relationship, you can earn a fortune. Turn a fortune. You can earn residual income. So it takes time to build. Sometimes it's exhausting, sometimes it's tiring, and all of that. So you can see the most important factor on everything I just draw on the screen is you. You are the most important factor. Touch yourself, say me.
Me.
Turn to your neighbor, you. You are the most important factor in this whole thing I just drew right now on the screen. So the moment you grow, everything will grow, because wealth does not exceed personal development. The moment you don't grow, nothing grows. And no matter what you do, there's the extent of things you can achieve in life if everything you do starts and ends with you. So yesterday we started talking about something very important, about strategy for business growth, right? Yesterday we started talking about strategy for business growth. Strategy for business growth, right? And we said that that yesterday one was part 1. So today is going to be part 2. So let's see whether we can finish it today. So we went ahead and said that strategy is a military word. So it's not a business word. So for you to use the word strategy, you have to be thinking like a military person, right? And we went and said the essence of life is not just to make money. The essence of life is to improve yourself, improve the lives of people around you, and live a better life, right? We went and said the most important state of your result in life is operating in your full capacity. Is that what we discussed yesterday?
Yes, sir.
The reason why people die in the act of making money is that they don't know that money does not deliver what it promises. Because money alone doesn't deliver the thing it promises. You know, most of us think that when you have money, you have everything in life, but it's not true. By the time you have the money you are looking for, 10,000, 1 million, you find the emptiness of that money. So money alone does not deliver what it promises. What happened that you must live a life of impact, a life of purpose. You must create. You must do what again? Connect. You must do what again? Contribute. So we said the ultimate purpose of making money is to improve your life and the life of people around you, and they're better than the way you met them. Like Bill Gates, Tony Lumelu, and the rest. They all invest in material services. So we said that strategy is about winning the war before you engage in the battle. So you must win the war phase. So we went and talked about 3 factors for strategy. So yesterday, 3 framework for strategy. So 3 framework for strategy. So one of the things we looked at yesterday, number 1, we looked at vision. Turn on vision. So the way we put it, we said who and what you want to achieve, the ultimate grand picture of what you are about to do at the moment you are starting a business or engage in a venture. So what is who and what? So we went ahead and said that we differentiated between a goal and a target, right?
Yes.
We say a goal is something you become. Example of a goal is to become a doctor. Target is to treat patient, right?
Yes.
Example of a goal is to become an engineer. Target is to build houses and bridges. Example of a goal is to become a mastermind mentor. Example is to build people, build a team. Example goes to software entrepreneur. So a goal is something you become. Tell not become. A goal is something you become. A target is something you achieve. A goal is something you become. Target is something you achieve. So for you to become anything in life, you must be educated. You must have education. And because education gives you identity. If you have been educated as a doctor, you have an identity as a doctor. Educated as an engineer, you have an identity as an engineer. Educated as a mastermind mentor, you have an identity as a mastermind mentor. Educated as an entrepreneur. So the most important here is that who do you want to become and what do you want to achieve? That is vision, the ultimate picture of who and what you want to achieve. So you must become to achieve, because the purpose of training, purpose of system strategy is to always be in result, and a result in season and out of season, because time changes, everything changes. So if you don't, a goal is something, a vision is something you see now that makes you act the way you act. I think we ended with a story, popular story we normally share here about one of the days I brought a married man and a married woman. I stood the man here, I put the wife at the back of the roll-up stand, and nobody here was seeing the wife. It was only the man that was seeing the wife. And the wife was kind of dancing, and the man was smiling. And people were just wondering, okay, why are you smiling? Because they could not see what the man is seeing. So the man started taking steps towards that she loves. So, and one day he got the wife, and the world see it. So we asked a question. The time the man saw the wife, did all of us see the wife? We said no. But the man saw the wife in his mind, in his brain, and he admired everything about it. He started taking daily steps. People will be laughing at him. Why are you acting the way you're acting? Because the man has seen something that makes him act the way he's acting. So vision is something you see that makes you act the way you are acting now. So if you are not seeing a brighter future, you will not be happy, you will not be excited, because the present condition of where you find yourself now is not encouraging at all. Money, financial, economic story, bad news everywhere, CNN, constant negative news, it can demoralize you. So you must see a better picture that makes you act the way you act every day. You're happy because of the picture of what you are seeing. It must be a clear mental picture, because whatever you hear, you may not be able to practice until you picture it. People hear words, but we picture it. Until what you hear become a picture in your mind. I say we hear with our ear, we listen with our mind. If what you hear words, you listen with your mind. If what you hear did not become a picture, you will not be able to practice it. So the 3 framework for strategy, so that you sit down every morning, you win all your daily battle in the house before you come out of the house. If you don't win the daily battle in your mind, you cannot win it physically. Any battle you cannot win in your mind, you cannot win it physically. So battle is won at your mind level. So if your mind level starts sabotaging you, you know you are not worthy of success. Nobody in your family has ever become successful. Things are hard, you fought everywhere. Your subconscious mind is telling you to. So you see, whenever you want to act, you'll be acting different. You can maybe be praying, I bind you, I cast you, but your mind will be sabotaging you. Then you know this thing you're binding now, you know, say this thing get power. You know, all those kind of nonsense thoughts in your mind. So the mind is the one sabotaging, it's self-sabotage. So you can see, they can be saying something verbally, but you're acting differently. We say such a man that says things differently at conscious level, at a subconscious level, is acting differently. That person is a double-minded person. He cannot achieve anything from the Lord. But if what you say is what you do, you can actually achieve anything you want in life. So that is why we must come here to learn how to make our life a reality, how to make the life more valuable that we want. So number 2 framework is called mission. Turn on mission. Mission. Okay, write that one. I think we're going to start from there today. I think that's where we stop. Number 2 is called mission. So mission is how you are going to deploy your strategy to achieve the grand vision. Mission is how you are going to deploy your strategy and achieve that grand vision. Mission is how you are going to deploy. How do you want to deploy your strategy and achieve that grand vision? As a mission is how you are going to deploy your strategy and achieve that grand vision. Mission is a process, is a processes of how you are going to achieve your vision and grand picture. So it's how you're going to deploy your strategy, how you're going to deploy your processes to achieve your grand vision. Okay? So how you're going to deploy your process on how you're going to achieve your grand vision. So how do you want to do that? How do you want to do that? How do you want to do that? Do you want to do that by knocking on the door? You want to do that by going to radio? You want to do that by raising people? You want to do that by having 6 by 6 by 6 by 6 by 6 generals? How do you want to do that? Do you want, the strategy you have, the grand vision, the grand picture you see on your vision. So how do you want to do that? Do you want to do that by having daily trainings? You want to do that by bringing in a book for people to read to improve themselves too? And whoever that doesn't participate cannot be transformed in the process. So how do you want to achieve this? So when you wake up in the morning, you sit down, your biggest picture is that I want to become a mastermind mentor. I want to be mentoring people. I want to be the people that work with people that are focused, passionate, self-driven. And for me to do that, I need to get 1 million, 10,000, 20,000 to sign ups. So now, how do I want to do that? So do I have to sit down in my house and do text? Do I have to do call? Because if you don't have a mission, the capacity to even take action will not, because you don't even know the how. That's why I keep telling you that speed is useless without what? Direction. Direction is useless without what? Destination. You don't even know where you're going nowhere. One of my friends will always say, if you stand for nothing, you fall for everything. Yes? So you must find something to stand for in that day. Because there's no need of you blaming everybody, blaming Tinubu, blaming Buhari, blaming everybody for the reason why you are not achieving your results. No, if you do the blame game, you can never achieve the results you want to achieve. Because each time you blame something, you are giving your power, you are outsourcing your power to that thing. That thing is the reason why you are powerless. So you take power, you take 100% responsibility for your financial life. Tell your neighbor, I'm in charge. I'm in charge. So the next one we're going to look at today, the framework, 3 of them. The third one is called core values. What do you call it? Core values. The core values. So you sit down today, like one of our core values is that continuous learning is a core value. Everybody must continuously learn and practice what you learn and train and raise other people. So we cannot compromise learning at all. So anybody that says I don't want to learn, then this place is not okay for the person. We never learn, because we learn every day and life never stops teaching. So if you're ready to learn, life will always teach, right? So life never stops teaching us. So we must learn every day. So I put it here, what are the characteristics of your value proposition? What are the characteristics of your value proposition that you are not going to compromise? What are the characteristics of your value proposition that you are not going to compromise to achieve your grand vision? What are the characteristics of your what are the characteristics of your value proposition that you are not going to compromise to achieve your grand vision? So the things you cannot compromise, like us, we cannot compromise learning, we cannot compromise practicing and training other people. So I said value are the characteristics of your value position. That is the characteristic of your position on that. What are the characteristics of your value position that you are not going to compromise to achieve your grand vision? What is that characteristics that you are not going to compromise? What is that? Some people say integrity. They don't want to compromise integrity. Some people say, honesty. So I think, what are the characteristics of your value proposition that you are not going to compromise? You are not going to compromise it for anything to achieve your grand vision. So what are those things? Okay, some people used to use their own core value of action. So they don't want to compromise anything without not taking action. So every day, anything they're taking action. Some people say integrity, some people say honesty. So they don't want to compromise it. So in our community, we don't want to read, we will not even tolerate it, because how would you even grow in the business? How would you even succeed? Because you have to read the Facebook, which is the secrets of the millionaire's mind. Yes or yes? You must read it. You don't want to read it, we don't need it in the community. Because the people that hate knowledge are fools. So we don't want to tolerate fools to start with, because fools hate knowledge, right? That's why I can see, no matter what we do, with result or no result, we must learn. Learn. Because it's just one of our core values. We can't compromise this for anything. Millionaire School must hold, Mind Clinic must hold, Mastermind Meeting must hold. Whether you have eaten for the past 1 week or not, it's not the problem. You must learn. Learn. Because why we say you must learn, that you don't pray yourself out of poverty. You learn yourself out of poverty. You don't pray yourself into wealth. You learn your way into wealth. Because it's not about praying and fasting, about taking the necessary action that will make it a reality. If we were just praying and fasting, and all people in church would have been billionaire today. So it's about you continuously learning how things work. Because if you don't learn how things work, you still live in perpetual bondage and limitations in life. Your mind will be stuck. But if the moment you grow yourself, whether you like it or not, everything around you will do what? Grow. In fact, yesterday we said something like, a man's physical state cannot improve until you alter the state of his mind and the attitude of his mind, especially get him to believe that he deserves more than what he has already. So a man's physical state cannot change except to alter the state and the attitude of his mind. If you don't alter it, it's not going anywhere. So let's write this one down. A lot of people have been a criminal in the process of making money. A lot of people have become a criminal in the process of making money because they lack core values. Nothing like values for them, nothing like mission. They just want to get their goal. So a lot of people have become criminals in the act of making money. Life is not about how much you make, but who you become in the process of making money. A lot of people have become criminals, prostitutes, ritualists, kidnappers, in the act of making money. They just become something because they lack core values. They don't have good values. So they become anything to just become them. So life is not about how much money you make. It's about who you become in the process of making the money. Some become doctors, some engineers, some armed robbers, some kidnapper. Who did you become? Some people become sadists. They don't have peace they don't get joy. Some people just become something in the act of making money. So it's not about the money, it's about who you become. Some people become anything to make money. So life is not about making money, it's about who you become. As some people go into kidnapping, robbery in the process of making money. Things that debase the human existence, things that debase the human existence, things that is against human existence, things that is against your survival. So when people want to make money, and the way they want to make the money is debasing, or is not encouraging, is not adding to the human nature positively. That's a very wrong way of making money. I said, when some people make money, they will find out that they have lost out on the real essence of money. When some people make money and they just find out that, I've lost out on the real essence of money. Some people lost their soul, peace, essence of fulfillment. They lost it. I remember a story I told you people some time ago of a young boy of 22 years who, just because he wants to make money sharp, he now went and joined Yahoo Plus. And one of the things they told him now is that he cannot sleep at night. It's an Abuja life story, not this story. This person will talk, tell this to me, I know I'm for Abuja. Life story. He said the guy cannot sleep at night. What they think they told him that you cannot sleep at night. So the guy has to go to a club every night. So and no matter, you cannot sleep in the house. You cannot sleep. So you see, when he come back from the club, he sleep inside his car. So he sleep inside his car. He has a bigger house in Abuja. He cannot, and then the family member must not eat the money. So what's the essence? So the mother is in Benin, living in a mud house, and you cannot sleep at night. You cannot sleep inside a roof. Anything that has a roof, you cannot sleep on it. So you can sleep outside. You can sleep inside the car. So and finally the boy still died. So he mistakenly slept in a club one night, and the following morning he started swelling, and he died. And that is 22-year-old guy. He make the money, but the real essence of making money, he has lost it. He has lost his soul. He has lost his peace. Lost the essence of fulfillment. And fulfillment. The purpose of making money is to live a more fulfilled life. I said that yesterday. If you make the money and you don't have a fulfilled life, it's not making sense. And we said to have a fulfilled life, you must create. Create. You must create. You must connect. You must do what again? Contribute positively. So you want to have a fulfilled life, just create. Sit down and connect to people positively, and then contribute to their life. So the real essence of making money is not just the money itself. It's who you are going to become. Okay, write this one now. Value is what separates the boys from the men. Value is what separates the boys from the men. Value. So when you see small boys' value, you will not say this is a small boy. They just look at the thing. As a value is what separates the boys from where? The men. So that day you go know. You know, we say if people they talk, you follow the talk. So now they will go know who be the who. That's that definition is very important. Defining your life before you start the journey. I talked about strategy yesterday. As a strategy is a military word. It's not a business word. So for you to do strategy in life, you must be thinking like a military person. That means you must have to think to win the war before you start. That means anything you want to do in life, you have to first and sit down, even your days, okay? How do I want the day to? You must have a definition for your day, because if not, you'll be wasting time on things that don't add value to you. You just come to office, you did not perform the activity. The problem is not result. I keep telling people every day, the problem we have in life is not result. The problem we have is performing the activities, with having a core value, mission, vision, having a direction for yourself. We already have a vision for you to key in and work with it, and already align yourself. Life is about alignment. Loyalty is about alignment. Everything is about alignment. If you are aligned with the Almighty God, you are being yielding to Him. You will discuss that over and over again. It's about alignment. And alignment. That is loyalty. It's about alignment. Carry your own and align with your mentor's own and see what you can do to achieve your life. I said, value is what separates the boys from where? The men. Because who you become in the process of making money is important. So, one of the days I was talking, I said that life does not reward you according to effort. Life does not reward you according to effort or activities, but according to the quality of content behind the effort, or according to your awareness. Life does not, write it down very well. Life does not reward you. Life does not reward you according to effort or activities alone. Life does not reward you according to effort or activities alone. Life does not reward you according to effort or activities alone, but according to the quality of content of knowledge. Quality of content of knowledge, of what you know, behind the effort. Life rewards you according to the quality of content of knowledge behind the effort, or according to your awareness behind the effort. So life rewards you according to the quality of awareness and content of knowledge behind the effort. Let's put it like that. Life does not reward you according to effort or activities. Life does not reward you according to effort or activity, but according to the quality of awareness. Quality of awareness and content. Awareness and content of knowledge behind the effort. So life does not reward you according to effort or activities alone, but according to the quality of awareness and content of knowledge behind the effort. So before you make effort any day, because most of you are really making a lot of effort. If life rewards people according to effort activities, people that carry down Dangote cement from trailer to warehouse, a lot of effort, a lot of activities, they would have become the richest people in the world. Yes or yes? If life rewards people according to effort and activities, people that push you out in the market, they would have become the richest people in the world. Yes or yes? But life rewards you according to the awareness, according to the quality of your awareness, number one, and content of knowledge behind the effort you are making. So what makes the difference is what is behind the effort. Because if you cannot sit down and win the war in your mind, and you quickly jump out to perform physical activities, you are just wasting time and energy. Because physical activity alone does not deliver to you what you desire. What delivers for you what you desire is the quality of content of awareness and knowledge. The quality of awareness and content of what? Knowledge behind what? The effort. So imagine that I've seen people come to this industry. It happened to me in my first 6 years in this business. So I did not know anything about structure in the business. I thought that the business was about making money. I thought it's all about making money. So being a salesman, I don't have issues with that. It's to make money. Let's make money. I never did the business is about improving people's life. You know that improving your life, and the lives of people. I never knew the business about building people. I never knew the business about building a team. Okay, I have a little glimpse about it. I never knew the business about organization. I didn't know that one. I didn't know about building a community. I didn't know that one. I didn't know. Okay, I have a little bit about team and business family. I knew that one a little bit, but the other ones I didn't know. So I was busy thinking that if I can help somebody make money in life, the person will remain in the business. But it's totally true, because something about money without process brings ego. Money without process builds ego. Money with process builds character. Tell no character. So I didn't know that you don't having money alone. You have this egocentric and see all those Yahoo plus money, free money where they don't make, they go to drum, because they lack character. You see people make money, you know, go do that thing where they do, because you know the process where you can make that money. You know, go do that thing where they do. So I didn't know. So imagine that when I now realize that it's about building people, and you know that human being is the greatest asset. So once you build people, you have built a nation. Once you build people, in fact, it's what God already want to bless. God already want to bless, because God himself came to die for that same people. Yes or yes? Just to redeem the people back to himself. So when I began to focus on building myself and people, life started changing for me. And everything about me started having peace of mind, no much pressure on me again. And I'm growing at a steady, consistent rate. And I love the growth right now, because it's not before that this week I'll have plenty money, next week down, like up and down. So it's about process. I know most people are not patient with process. And last time we said that delayed gratification and patience is one of the greatest assets of a wealthy man. Yes or yes? Okay, so the difference between the poor and the wealthy is the knowledge behind whatever they're doing. Difference between the poor and the wealthy is the knowledge they have behind their efforts, is the knowledge they have behind the activities they perform. So for everybody makes effort. Everybody makes effort. Everybody perform activities every day. So effort is a common denominator. We have been saying that over and over again. But knowledge is a differentiator, right? It's the quality of knowledge behind the effort. I said the difference between the rich and the poor is the quality of knowledge behind the effort they make. The quality of knowledge behind the effort they make. I said the differentiator at effort and activities is a common denominator. Whether you have eaten today or not, whether you believe me or not, you will make effort today. You will climb the staircase. You climb the staircase down, you made effort. Even mad people are making effort. But we know that effort alone does not make somebody rich and wealthy. If effort alone will make somebody rich and wealthy, even madman would have become rich and wealthy, right? So it seems the quality of knowledge behind the effort. If you understand, the business is not difficult. If you can just go, the job is to look for people to teach and train and mentor. Go and look for 6 people to teach and train and mentor. Teach them how to go and look for their 6 people to train and teach and mentor. It's about growing a team. It's about growing people that will grow others. Is that good or very good? Okay, I said the difference in the activities is not the activity itself. It's the quality of knowledge behind the activities. I said life does not reward you according to effort, but according to the quality behind your effort. So that will lead me to things I want to discuss today. I said definition. That will lead me to definition, because the way you define life is going to define the approach to life. If you define life like, life has to be, you have to always suffer to make money. So you have to always go out to find a job to get money. That is the way you are going to approach life. But if I define life, that I have to build a system. I have to define the actions you take. You define like, let me make money and invest. Make money and invest. That's be the approach to life. So your definition about life is very, very important. So we have 2 levels of definition, not type. 2 levels of definition. 2 levels of definition. 2 levels of definition. So for you, definition. 2 levels of definition. So number 1 is called statutory definition. Statutory definition, okay? Statutory definition. Statutory definition. Statutory definition simply means defining something for what it is, regardless of gender, culture, or religion. Statutory. definition. The way you define strategy, growth, business growth, success determines the actions you take every day. So if you have the definition wrong, it's like a mathematical equation. You have the formula wrong, so the activities is also wrong. So if you have your definition wrong, everything will be wrong. So you have two levels of definition. Number one is called statutory definition, defining something for what it is, regardless of gender, culture, or religion. Defining something for what it is, regardless of what? Culture, gender, or religion. For example, you can see this age this guy is carrying now. This stand now is to help. Okay, this one. What you see here is called a ring light, right? For video. So statutorily, take it to Muslim is a ring light, right? Take it to Christian, take it to any culture is a ring light, right? With a stand, right? Okay, good and fine. So anybody in any culture will accept that this is a ring light. Yes or yes? Yes. But what if for the first time you see this ring light statutorily? Okay, let me go to the second one first. So that's the statutory definition. It doesn't matter people's opinion. This marker is a marker anywhere in the world. Yes or yes? Yes. This phone is a phone anywhere in the world. Yes or yes? Yes. So the second level of definition is called functional or operational definition. Number two is functional or operational definition. Operational definition. So this is a definition by the reason of what the thing does. Definition of something by the reason of what it does. Defining something by the reason of what it does. Defining something by the reason of what it does. Functional definition or operational definition is defining something by the reason of what it does. For example, now, for the first time you made this ring light, you made it in my hand. You've never seen it before in your life. I use that ring light to break somebody's head. As the resist I'm using as a function, it's now become a weapon. Yes or yes? Yes. You have never seen ring light before. You don't know how it looks like. The first time you saw it is you saw me using to break somebody's head. So that means the context by which you see me use that thing, you can now define it based on the context. So not by statutory. Statutory means that that's what it is. But you have never seen anything before. And the first time you see it being used in a bad way. You might definitely define a good thing in a bad way because of the way you saw it. You see, money is a good thing. But what if it's the first time you ever made money? You made money in the hand of a poor man. You know, what if money is a good thing? Wealth is a good thing. What if you first time ever made money? You made opportunity. You made it in the land of a poor man. So how the poor man behave is how you're going to define what money is because of what you see him do with money. Because most times, how did I put on my notes? I said that I put it somewhere that you cannot. Don't worry, I'm going to get there. Let me just explain this. I'm going to get there. But let me pass the message first. So let me jump the gun. So defining something for what it is called statutory definition. Defining something by the function or operation of it is called functional definition. So defining something, imagine, okay, I woke up in a family where my mother goes to work. My father is a businessman who does his business. So as my mother makes money, and whenever they have money, is to spend. So what do you think is going to be the concept of money? To spend. Because so when money comes, okay, imagine that you grew up in a family like Tony Lemelu family, Dangote. Each time they make money, it's they bring money for real estate, bring money for treasury bill, bring money. They are budgeting money. So you're definitely going to, the context of money, the first time I ever saw money is an a rich man. So what happens is that you'll be thinking that is the way money is supposed to be used. But each time you see money in another poor man, they are folding money like my grandmother in the village. He will tie the money for the hand of the rapper, put them for here. And before the woman bring the money, so the concept of money that time was that money, they tie money for rapper. You know, so it's about what you see. You don't understand what I'm talking to you. You understanding me? You know, when I started growing up to 18, 19 years, the concept of money, what they tell me is not what I want. So I began to see that I can, before now, even up till now, you don't see anything, before now, you don't see anything less than 1,000 naira in my wallet. Because I met a man in Port Harcourt, he works in Shell. So he came to my program at Chinese Garden Hotel, Romasi Johnson, opposite Money Market. So I saw the man with a purse. That's how I went to buy my own purse. Because my father doesn't use purse like this, my mother doesn't. So I saw it in the hands of a wealthy man. And when the man opened his purse, money, clean money. So I told the man, why do you have to use purse? He said that rich men don't fold money, they respect money. I said, definition, functional definition. So I tell myself, why would I have to be folding money? Before I used to carry money, put for pocket money every day for my pocket. But it's a rich man, they respect money. You keep money clean. Money must be respected. I said, wow, good one. I want to buy my own purse. Every day I carry my purse like this. Is it good or very good? So now the thing is this: the way you see money matters a lot. If you see making money, I'm going to one of the strategies. I'm coming to something very important today. So when you see making money, like your concept about making money, that your father is a civil servant, your mother is a civil servant, every day you see mommy go to work, come back at the end of the month, making money once a month. The first time you ever saw money in your life was in your parents. So you also grow up to think that making money is to go to school, get certificates, go to work for a month, and come back. So it's going to take a lot of unlearning and relearning to follow entrepreneurship. Man, you follow up, you grow up in a family like my own kind of family. But then I grew up, I see my father always having house boys to help him in his poultry farm. So I always see the way daddy order those boys. Me, I like it. So me, when I grow up, I would like to be a daddy. I want to order people around, I want to pay people salary. I want to be the boss. So I always grew up thinking, even when the man is telling me, go to school, get together, what I do, daddy. But you're a businessman, hawking product on the street. What they call it, hawking. Yes or yes? Yes. You be thinking that the business about hawking product. So the concept, that's what they introduced to us. Today when you do somebody networking, they say it's about hawking product. That is their concept. The first I ever saw people do networking is that they hawk product. So they form a basis of definition of us, hawking product. Now when they now move it to another level of people making money, so they now form days of making money, that networking is about making money. They are networking about training and developing people. When people are developed, money will follow. Because where attention follow, where intention follow, attention follow. And money follows attention. Where intention follow, attention follow, and money follows attention. Okay, let's take some notes. I said you can have a better concept in a bad context. You can have a better concept in a bad context. A better concept, money, in a bad context, in the hand of a poor person. You can have a better concept in a bad context. You can have a better concept to become wealthy, but in a bad context. So the context where you see that thing was bad. Your idea is good, your concept is good, you want to be successful in life, but the context where you see how they get that thing was bad, was crippled. How can somebody making up in the morning to go and tell it's time for money, driving keke? You go up in the family, your father is a keke man. So you see your father waking up in the morning to do keke every day. You know what you're going to see? You're seeing money in a bad context. You go up in the morning, see your father push you out in the market. You're seeing money in a bad context. So you see the guy make the money in a day and then buy some things, come back, or the money is finished. So your definition about money is in a bad context. The right definition about money is to grow people, grow team, structure your money, budget the money, and make your money work for you. Write this down. The concept of money is always defined by your context of money. Your concept of money is always defined by your context of money. The concept of money, our concept about money, our concept about money is always defined by our context of money. So the way you see money the first time determines how you're going to treat money, how you're going to follow money. If you see money for the first time, working for money, you work for money through your life. But you see money, when money working for you, you work for money, save money, make money work for you. You're going to define your pursuit of money. You're going to know pursuit by every other person. I say your concept of money is always defined by your context of money. I gave you an example, born in a family where people struggle to make money. So probably you will think that money is a bad concept. So you're going to struggle to make money, okay? Okay, relating with poor people will affect your relationship with money. Write it down. Relating with poor people will affect your relationship with money and also your concept of money. Relating with poor people will affect your concept and relationship with money. Relating with poor people will affect your concept and your relationship with money. Relating with poor people will affect your concept and relationship with money. So your concept of money and relationship is going to define by your relationships. So relating with poor people is going to affect your concept and relationship with money. Because their definition of money is wrong. Give a poor man money today. The first thing a poor man does is to buy things. I told you last time, I said idea versus what? Items. A poor man quickly buy items. They don't buy idea at all. Give a poor man money today, they want to buy items. They want to buy car, land. They want to buy items. They will never think of. I said the first time I ever paid $1,000. That time dollar was $3.80. I paid $1,000 for 3 hours training on leadership. My people cannot understand me. Guy, I carry and I book a flight to Lagos, go to Eco Hotel. at Island. You know, go for that training. 3 hours on leadership. Why do you pay $1,000? They even go from my village that money can buy a plot of land in my village. Because of that thing, it make me vex. I went and bought 2 extra land. I told them, see, this is not what I want. Just when I know they stop my life. I bought to say, when the team there for village. So they don't pay for idea. They don't pay for knowledge. They pay for items. They're paying for tangible things, not intangible. I told you last, I said, the world we live in are produced by intangible. A physical world, even it was through words. So if you understand the power of your words, of your idea, you'll be losing a lot in life. Write this one down. Your concept of things and knowledge will affect your application of knowledge. Your concept of things and knowledge. Your concept of things and knowledge will affect your application of knowledge. Your concept of things and knowledge will affect your application of knowledge. Your concept of things, name it Monica, land, house, the concept of things and knowledge will affect your application of knowledge. Your concept, the way I talked about concept and precept last time, I'm going to define it again. I said your concept about things and knowledge will affect your application of knowledge. I said that any knowledge that you're not the originator of that knowledge is called a precept. What do you call it? Precept. The day you accept a precept, it becomes what? A concept. So anything that you're not, somebody told you something, you are not the originator of it. You came to hear it. That is called a precept. The day you accept a precept, it becomes what? A concept. If you don't like the life you are, because the concept of anything bring the life you are living right now, the lifestyle you are living right now, you are broke, you are poor, you are rich and wealthy, it was your concept of things. So the problem is not, just find another, I call it incident. You know, incident. Create another incident is arrangement of events to bring a particular purpose. Like now, this is an incident. We arrange this event to give another, to unlearn and relearn. We have to unlearn certain things and relearn certain things. The thing that is not working in your favor, unlearn them. You have been holding on to this thing about money that is not giving you the result you want. Can't you see the evidence of knowledge is showed in the outcome? That the evidence that you know something is showed in your result. Tell no result. You are telling me you know about money and you are not rich. Yeah, see, bro, that the concept about that thing is wrong. Because it's supposed to give you a result. The evidence of knowledge is in the result, is in the outcome, is in the success. So the evidence that you know something is in the result. Okay, 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2. You know it now. That's the evidence that you know something. But if you're knowing something and the result is not resonating with your knowledge, that means nothing is not working. Find another incident. Incident that will give you another precept. Precept that will form another concept. Concept. Because if what you know is not giving the kind of result you want, you have to unlearn and relearn. That capacity to unlearn and relearn is what makes you smart. Smart. Write this one down. I think it takes knowledge to understand knowledge. It takes knowledge to do what? Understand knowledge. Hey, I've seen what I wanted to say to us today. People don't hear what you are saying, but they are seeing, but what they are saying. People don't hear what you are saying. People don't hear what you are saying, but what they are saying. People don't hear what you are saying, but what they are saying. They can hear the things everywhere, but what did they see you practice? That's what people learn. People don't hear what you are saying, but they see, but what they are seeing. You have to come to the point where you have unbiased relationship with knowledge. People don't hear what you are saying, but what they are seeing. I'm going to give you another point. It's somewhere down there now. I've differentiated very well. I said people don't hear what you are saying. You can be saying something to a man, but what the man will perform is what he's seeing. You know, like I told you, whatever you observe, you do what? Manifest. So it's what they're observing is what they're manifesting. You can, okay, why is it that all of you, I said people don't hear what you are saying, but what they are seeing, that's what they hear. They're hearing what they're saying. People don't hear what you are saying, but what they are seeing. You can listen to all the motivational speaker in this life, inspirational speaker in this life, or the pastor in this life. They will go back and they find it difficult to practice it because you practice whatever you observe. Observe. I say whatever you hear, you can remember, you can forget, right? Yes or yes? Whatever you believe, you can become. Yes or yes? Whatever you observe, you do what? Manifest. So we all manifest what we observe. I can talk from now to tomorrow. If I don't show up here every day by 8 o'clock, you will not be able to observe and replicate the same thing. If I talk from now to tomorrow, I don't practice the mastermind group training. You cannot. So people okay, how come you read all the books? and you are finding it difficult to manifest the results you read in the book. Because of the context of the rich dad poor dad, think and go rich, you've never seen anybody around you practice that concept. That's why I told you that I'm going to come to that. I didn't want to jump the gun. That relationship brings awareness. I'm going to come to that. Let's see how far we can go today. Let's see. Write this one down. Your concept of knowledge will determine your approach to knowledge. Your concept of knowledge will determine your approach to knowledge. Your concept of knowledge will determine your approach to knowledge. Your concept of knowledge will determine your approach to knowledge. Full stop. Your concept of knowledge will determine your approach to knowledge. Full stop. I say you have to come to the point where you have unbiased relationship with knowledge. You have to come to the point where you have unbiased relationship with what? Knowledge. You have to come to the point where you have unbiased relationship with what? Knowledge. You have to come to the point where you have unbiased relationship with what? Knowledge. Because learning make you stupid the last minute and make you wise the next minute. You have to come to the point where you have unbiased relationship with knowledge. Because learning will make you look stupid the last minute and make you wise the next minute. Learning will make you look stupid the last minute and make you wise the next minute. Say, okay, this thing I used to think it like this. Oh, I didn't do well. Okay, but now I know. That's what knowledge will do for you. That's what learning will do for you. As you have to come to the point where you have unbiased relationship with what? Knowledge. Because learning will make you look stupid the last minute and make you look wise the next minute. So the last minute you look stupid because you didn't know. The next minute, so people don't want to accept that vulnerability that I don't know. They want to still claim they know, even when what they know does not give them the kind of result they desire. But they still claim it. I know they want to hold on to that knowledge that they know that doesn't give them the kind of result they desire. So why do you want to claim to practice what is not giving result? Okay, you have been doing everything. I told you, efforts, you have been sending text, making call, doing the sales process. Why not think of winning in your mind? Try that one alone. Come out and win physically. Do the strategy. What military people do, they always win the war before they go to the war. Okay, let's see how far we can go. How many minutes do I have? 2 minutes more. Jesus, that means I don't know how we're going to do this topic. No, tomorrow we'll finally finish it. I said until. Okay, write this one. Learn how to learn, because it will help you to unlearn and relearn. Learn how to learn. Learn how to learn, because it will help you unlearn and relearn. Learn how to learn. Learn how to learn, because it will help you unlearn and relearn. This business that we are doing has a concept. You must learn it. Learn how to learn, because it will help you unlearn and relearn. Full stop. Until what you know becomes what you do, you don't know anything. Until what you know becomes what you do, you don't know anything. Because if you know it, why don't you do it? Until what you don't know anything now. If you say you know something and you're not doing it, okay, you don't know how. Until what you know becomes what you do, you don't know anything. Because the evidence of knowledge is an improved outcome. Full stop. I'm going to stop there today. Until what you know becomes what you do, you don't know anything. Until what you know becomes what you do, you don't know anything. Because the evidence of knowledge is an improved outcome. The evidence of knowledge is an improved outcome. The evidence that you know something is supposed to improve your outcome. So until what you know becomes what you do, you don't know anything. So if you know something and you don't do it, you don't know that thing. Because the evidence of knowledge is an improved outcome. The evidence that you know something, your outcome is supposed to improve. Your financial life, your health life. For you to know something, you must do it. So we have business have 4 circles, vision have 5, 6 circles. Let's see what we can do by tomorrow. Is that good or very good? So tomorrow I'm going to show you something very important. I'm going to show you something very important tomorrow. But you guys did not keep the promise you promised me yesterday. You promised that you're going to come with one person today. You actually came with somebody today, like you came with somebody from your house. Like you actually dragged you. I don't mean the one you sent text randomly and somebody came. You came with somebody today. Can I see on so? You came with somebody. You dragged somebody from his house today. Can I see on so? That is a good one. So you did not come with somebody today. Shout near village people. My village people that are here. So please, I know I came at 5 minutes past 8. So and tomorrow I will try and be here on time. So please, let's start tomorrow on time, because what we have to teach is plenty. so that this issue of what we are learning should make manifest in our results. Because ever learning and not able to practice it will make you look stupid, will make people around to start questioning you. Oh, what are you doing? Is it giving the kind of results it's giving to you? Because it's going to result by now, you're going to be a millionaire. You do this, so they'll start to judge you. So, ever learning, anything that you are struggling with in life, you can actually learn it. You can learn your way out of it if you are struggling in anything. Because if you also want to take action activities, without not sitting down to win the battle in your mind, you may be taking action, but you're not having the results you desire. So when you have the results you desire, there's nothing wrong with the economy, nothing wrong with the government, nothing wrong with you. The only thing that is wrong with you is to sit down and win the battle first in your mind before you take action in whatever steps you are taking. Is that good or very good? Okay, Mr. Nat, I want to talk to people on the YouTube right now, Nat. Okay, good and fine. So please, before you engage in any business, get a mentor. Before you engage in any business, get a mentor, someone who has succeeded in that business, and follow everything he asks you to do. So thank you so much.